what the size of the breast say about a woman. We are targeting the breast size of the woman. There is a lot to take note of, because knowledge is power. With whatever size you have, know what it takes about it, what the size means to your life, to your reproductive health. My name is Chief Dr. David AYEM, and I am your reproductive health expert. I am your midwife. I am your consultant. I am there to meet up with your sexual and reproductive health education. This is the topic we are taking today. What does the size of a woman's breast say about her? I want to start by saying that the size is, the size of the breast is a physical characteristic, okay, which is determined by certain factors like genetics, like hormones, like body weight, like age. Genetics is about inheritance, inherited traits, characteristics that have been transferred from parent to child, from mother or from parents, from grandmother, through blood to the offspring. So you may be having very large breasts because of the type of breast the people of your generation have. Means that it's genetic. But some are caused by hormones. Certain hormones, for example, estrogen levels. When ladies with high estrogen levels will present with huge and large sizes, breast sizes. But those that are naturally big, huge, will have breasts proportional to their size. And then age may now play this role, that the withdrawal of estrogen, of this hormone, when a woman reaches menopause and going beyond, the production of estrogen is no more there. A lot of these tissues shrink, breast tissues shrink, and you seem to see the breast now collapse. They fall. They become wrinkled, more fibrous in nature. And you see, even those that used to have very large, very firm breasts, they now lie there flat. Age has affected that. So there are many factors that could affect. Now let's look at a healthy person. Considering that a lady has grown, she has reached puberty, she's a healthy lady, maybe she's now just between maybe 16 and about 25 years. You look at the breast. We will tell you that the actual size of the breast does not reflect any specific personality. It does not reflect any specific trait or intelligence. But it is made clear to us that the larger the size of the breast, the more likely the production, the higher level of estrogen production. This is a hormone. Estrogen levels. And, when estrogen levels increase, so is fertility. Telling us that people with larger breasts are more fertile than those with smaller breast sizes. I hope we understand that point there. It is important for me to draw your attention to the fact that when the size is small, in fact, you have to first of all know what the breast is made up of. We briefly tell you that The breast tissue is made up of glandular. It's kind of glandular tissue that can secrete, like glands, the kind of tissue that make up glands. It is glandular in nature and arranged in loops. The kind of tissue in the breast arranged in loops, usually about 20 loops in a breast. But each of these loops is divided into smaller loops, into smaller ones that we now call them lobules. The big ones, they are loops, about 20 of them in one breast, but each loop subdivided into lobules, small ones. But each lobule, has a chamber inside and end in a sac-like manner. Such small sacs in the breast are called alveoli. Those are the sacs where milk is secreted. At the time a woman gives birth to a baby, her breast starts secreting milk. The milk is being secreted from special cells that are right inside those small chambers in all the lobules. The larger the size of the breast, the more widely spread these tissues, these organs. But the smaller the breast, the fewer these organs. This already tells you how strenuous it is for somebody with a very small breast to even breastfeed a baby, for good quantity of milk to be produced. And then those ones with larger breast, large enough, their babies will suck until they say, "Mommy, thank you." Because when the production is going on, it takes place in so many alveoli, and then come out, and the collection is much and stored under the what we call the ampulla, or the lactiferous sinuses, and you see the breast even bigger, fatter, more engorged. A lot of milk accumulate. So size plays a lot on that. Now, we also learn that there is lower physical, activity. There is lower physical well-being with people with large breasts. So, my dear brother, if you want to marry a woman with large breasts, don't expect her to be too active. Be even gentle with her. Just the weight of that breast is not easy. We are told, even in our studies, that at one time they commonly have chest pain. They wait. They have back pain. You can understand. But don't laugh at them. Don't even pity them, because it is nature. For all that happens, give thanks to God. Take the size given to you by nature. Learn how to live with it, and understand your lifestyle that will meet up with it. You cannot carry huge breasts and you want to go and run mountain race. In Cameroon here, one of the highest, and people come from abroad to run is Boya Mountain. And come and see the ladies that run this race and climb hills and even come first, second, third. Sometimes I doubt if they intentionally cut off the breast, or nature already prepared them for athletics. Because usually those guys don't have big ones. So they can run, cheer them up, clap them. Their nature already places them at advantage to certain activities. Should you also carry your own size and want to be the same, then I beg to tell you that there is risk for greater health challenge if you carry very big heavy type and then you carry up a very vigorous exercise, maybe like running, like vigorous kind of thing. You are looking for trouble. Don't say that you didn't listen to Dr. David Reproductive Health Channel. Please share this video. Share it to reach everyone, because we are talking about nature now. Reproductive health concerns everybody. a man, a woman, a younger one, an adult, an adolescent, a mother, whoever, get yourself educated, and then any other person around you will be educated. Please, please, take this very seriously. Now, we have talked about the risk for back pain. We have talked about the risk for chest pain. We have talked about breast cancer. That sounds more scary, but information is power. That studies will prove that breast cancer is more common in people with large breasts than those with smaller sizes. So you see, the size, it has its own, what it offers to life. When you know it, you adapt your lifestyle to live and live healthily. Now, moderate. What the point I want to say now is about attraction. You know, some books actually say that people with moderate sizes, it is not too large, it is not too small, it's moderate sizes. People with moderate sizes and pointed nipples. You see small nipples standing there like that. You see something now. I'm even seeing something now in Bamenda, in Cameroon. I went to Yaoundé the other day. I'm talking of Cameroon, my own country where I am. And I noticed that there's a lot of girls that have such, still standing, bouncing, pointed nipples. They are no more wearing brassiere. They are no more wearing bracewear. Oh, Jesus. And you just pick some small light thing and shaking with it on the chest like that, and it pointed. You think that she's wearing something else on it. No, there's nothing. Come in, please. Come in. While we are still recording. Okay, take a seat. All right, we are about concluding the video of today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Share to all your contacts so they can follow this very important lecture. I shouldn't do research and then people don't make use of it for your own good. For your own good. Those who have questions, I know that this may incite more questions. Those who have questions to ask on the comment section, or you actually write to me on WhatsApp. The number that I keep telling people to write on WhatsApp is this orange number, 694-353141. But if you are out of Cameroon, always start with the code +237. Then you write to me. I don't encourage calling. Do not call, please. Anywhere in the world, don't call. Send message. Because at the time you are trying to call, we may be recording. We may be attending to others. But we will certainly get to your message and answer you. Reason for which you don't call. Please. But you can write your message.